With Resident Evil 9 on the horizon, one of the many questions we have is, will it be in first person like its two predecessors, or will it be in third person like all recent remakes? Resident Evil 7 marked a significant shift for the franchise, introducing a first-person perspective that brought a new level of immersion and horror. This change was met with mixed reactions, but ultimately it revitalized the series. Resident Evil Village continued this trend, blending action and horror in a way that kept us on the edge of our seats. So, is it possible that the next entry in the main series will double, or rather triple down, on first person? And if this can happen, should it? I want to begin by clearly stating that we currently do not know anything, at least officially, about RE9. This includes which perspective it will have. What little information we do have about it comes from leaks, which of course cannot be 100% trusted. Why am I suggesting that it could be in first person then? Well, because one such leak, the most recent one and the only one I have covered, indicates that Village and RE9 were supposedly developed side by side, which means, or at least it should mean, that they must be alike in many ways. This includes style, characters, graphics, gameplay, and of course, perspective. Which is why I think that it's possible that we might see first-person return in RE9. So that covers the will it or will it not. But what about the should or it should not? Well, this is a bit more difficult, of course. Simply put, there are pros and cons to going with first person over third person. The first person view allowed us to experience the terror up close and personal, making every encounter with the Baker family and the horrors of Village feel incredibly real. Immersion is one of the biggest selling points for this perspective. It makes the horror elements more intense. You're not just controlling a character, you are the character. This perspective can make the scares more effective and the atmosphere more riveting. I think we can all agree that 7 and Village are much scarier than 5 and 6. The switch in perspective is partly to blame. Next, there's the matter of consistency. Sticking with the first-person perspective can provide a sense of continuity for players who have grown accustomed to this style in RE7 and Village, especially those that got into the franchise with these two games. 7 most of all, since it truly was a new start for the series, one that required little to no Resident Evil knowledge to jump into. Keeping the first-person view helps to maintain a cohesive narrative and gameplay experience, which might be paramount for those that have only experienced the series like this. Lastly, there's innovation. The first-person perspective has allowed the developers to experiment with new gameplay mechanics and storytelling techniques. It opens up possibilities for fresh and innovative horror experiences, which is to say they might be able to devise more unique approaches to thrill and scare us, specifically in ways third person cannot. However, like I said, there are also compelling reasons why Resident Evil 9 should go with the tried and tested third-person perspective instead. First, the classic feel. Many longtime fans of the series find the third-person perspective nostalgic. They have a strong, deep connection with it that helps to define the earlier games. Returning to this style could recapture that classic Resident Evil vibe. It would make RE9 feel more like a proper entry in the series. Second, wider appeal. A third-person perspective might attract a bigger audience, especially those who prefer this style of gameplay. It can make the game more accessible to players who might find first person too intense, unfamiliar, or disorienting. This poll I conducted several months ago shows that third person is without a doubt the most popular perspective by far, which makes it the clear choice if Capcom wishes RE9 to be both well received and popular. Lastly, character connection. Third person allows players to see their character, which can enhance the connection to the protagonist and the story. It also allows for more dynamic and cinematic action sequences. There's a reason why Ethan Winters is not as beloved as, say, Leon or Jill. Well, actually, there are many reasons, but the fact that we really have no idea what Ethan looks like does make it more difficult to feel attached to him. Moreover, first person does indeed limit what you can do in terms of cutscenes and set pieces. As we stand on the precipice of Resident Evil 9, the franchise's future hangs delicately in the balance, teetering between the immersive terror of first person and the nostalgic familiarity of third person. The journey through Resident Evil 7 and Village has redefined horror for a new generation, placing us directly in the eye of the storm. The visceral fear experienced up close has been unparalleled, making us part of the nightmare. Yet, the call of the classic third-person perspective resonates deeply with us longtime fans, promising a return to the roots that defined the series. The choice Capcom faces is not just about perspective, it's about identity. Will Resident Evil 9 continue to forge new paths, pushing the boundaries of what we expect from survival horror, or will it honor the legacy of its predecessors, offering a blend of modern innovation and classic charm? This decision will shape not only the game's direction, but also the future of the entire franchise. As we await official news, one thing remains clear. Whether in first person or third person, Resident Evil 9 has the potential to deliver a terrifyingly unforgettable experience. This anticipation, this speculation, it all adds to the excitement that keeps us eagerly waiting, ready to step into the unknown once more. Will we view the world through the eyes of the protagonist, or will we watch them face the horrors that lie ahead? Only time will tell. Make sure to share your thoughts in the comments below and stay tuned for more Resident Evil content by hitting that subscribe button. You can also check out more videos like this one right away by clicking the links on screen. I will see you over there. Thank you so very much for watching.